Why do narcissists or toxic people hate it when you move on? And if they have already moved on, right? Even if they have a new relationship, even if they're happy with someone else, even if they're posting online about how they've never been happier or how they've never been as fulfilled as they've been in this new relationship, why do they get angry when you do the same thing? Why isn't it just, hey, why can't they just let you go? Why is that, y'all? That's what we're talking about today, y'all. How narcissists feel inside when you move on, even if they have, even they lied, even if they cheated, even if they, let me stop saying even. I know y'all just like, if y'all ever seen the movie Vampire in Brooklyn, that's where I got that from. Preacher Paulie, Preacher Paulie. That's where I got that from. But it's an old school movie right there. Vampire in Brooklyn, amazing movie with Eddie Murphy in it. But yeah, this is what we're talking about today, y'all. Of course, if you're new here, I'm Lee Hammock. I'm a diagnosed narcissist myself, here to give you an inside look at the mind of a narcissist. And we're going to hop right into it. No buffer, no slowing down, no nothing. First of all, narcissists always want to have the upper hand, right? Ego. Narcissistic people lead with their ego. We lead with our egos, right? So if you move on to someone else, we're automatically questioning our egos, right? We're automatically inside, we feel different. Inside, we try to maintain our sanity and stuff like that. We want to be the best you ever had, right? So if you move on, how can we be so certain that we're the best you ever had, right? How can we be so certain that we're the number one person in your life, the number one, we serve this role in your life? How can we be so certain? We can't. So that's why if you've ever dealt with a narcissistic person that has, even if they've broken up with you and left you for someone else, even if they left you for someone else, they still try to keep you from moving on. They get angry, they get pissed off, they message you. If y'all have kids together, they're always trying to use the kids as an excuse to not let you move on. I don't want anybody else around my kids. Yeah, even though when I cheated on you and left you for somebody else, I introduced our kids to my new partner within 1 week. I knew I was in love. I knew I was in love. See, you don't know what real love is. You just having people around. It's not the same. Yeah, I cheated, and every time I take my kids on first dates, yeah, I do that, but you can't do that because it's not the same, because you don't know how to do that without getting your feelings attached, right? That's not how it works right here, right? I'm sorry, y'all. I'll get narcissist voice going on, and I'll kind of just start losing control. But this is how the mind of narcissistic people work right here, y'all. It really truly is. The ego takes over. It really does. If you've moved on, I can't handle it. Even though I might, so let me go and say this. Even though it might seem like I can handle it, even though it might seem like I'm okay with everything because my chest is out, I can't wait to meet your new partner. That's not how it always goes, right? That's not how it always goes. Sometimes they'll refuse to meet your new partner. But sometimes on the other side of things, they will absolutely want to meet your new partner because so they can just act differently. Sometimes they will spend the majority of their time trying to scare off your new partner, the person that you've moved on with. They will try to spend the majority of their time running that person off, which is a crazy mindset. Imagine you claim that you're happy. Then this is me talking. This is me talking about the narcissist, right? Imagine that you claim that you're happy with someone else. I claim that I'm happy in my new relationship. When you go public with your new one, or the kids tell me that you're dating or seeing somebody, right? Or one of my friends tells me that you're dating or seeing someone, right? I get angry. I lash out at you. I start holding you to account. I start trying to make your life harder. I start degrading you. I start devaluing you, right? I start putting you down and trying to mess up your day. I start to try to discombobulate your mood and stuff like that. I try to throw you off to the point where I just take over your life completely, right? That's what narcissists do. That's a jealousy thing, y'all. It's envious. It's jealousy. It's narcissistic rage that's coupled up and bottled into something else, right? It's bottled up into this new vision of how they see their lives, right? They can't imagine you being happy with someone else because it challenges my worldview. It challenges my delusional mindset that I'm the best thing ever. Like, how can I be the best thing ever when you moved on and now you look happy, right? You moving on, you being happy in a new relationship challenges that mentality that I'm the best ever. It puts a crack in my delusions, right? It destroys my delusional world and it challenges it. And when I get challenged, when a narcissist gets challenged, they lash out, they get pissed off, they attack, they belittle. They do all kinds of things. They try to make things harder with the kids just to protect their delusional reality, which is led by the ego. And I know a lot of y'all get that right there, right? I know a lot of y'all feel that right there. I know you do, because that's how narcissists work, man. The crazy thing about it is they spend so much time in the relationship trying to make you feel like you're not good enough, right? Trying to make it seem like they are the prize in the relationship. The reason how things are going is because they are the prize here. I'm the prize here. I run this. I'm better than you. Rabble, rabble, blah, 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 boo, boo, bee. They'll tell you all of those things right there, right? But in all actuality, that's not how they feel. Narcissistic people, inside, we feel this big. Now, outside, we don't look like we feel that big, right? But inside, we feel this big. So we need, in order to make ourselves feel bigger, we need to pull you down. We need to pull other people down. This is why you constantly see narcissists trying to go above and beyond to outdo other people. This is why you constantly see narcissistic people comparing and contrasting themselves to other people. We can't just be equally yoked. I have to be better than you. I have to do more than you. I have to take over. I have to be number one. I can't be 1A or 1B. I have to be 1 and you need to be 2. We are not equal. That's the mindset. That's the mentality of narcissistic people. And another crazy thing that happens, this just came to my head right here. Another crazy thing that can happen when you move on, if that narcissistic person is in a new relationship, what it could trigger is them love bombing the new person more. Doesn't it sound crazy as hell? It could trigger them because they want their relationship to look better than yours, right? So they're going to compare and contrast a lot of different things to how things are going, right? To how things are going. They're going to compare so much to your relationship. They're going to watch your relationship and try to go above and beyond in their own relationship. This is what they're going to try to do. This is the mentality behind it. This is what narcissists, this is what abusers do. This is how they go about living their lives to what they see or what they might see or what they might view as the fullest extent. They cannot do it without you. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. It is crazy. So when you get into a new relationship, sometimes they'll lash out by going harder in their relationships. They'll start posting more pictures. If they haven't been engaged or married, all of a sudden now they're engaged. Now they're taking trips. Now they're posting everything. Now they're going on more dates. Now they're love bombing. And it's going to look, let me tell you right there, it's going to look good from the outside looking in. If you're looking at their relationship from the outside looking in, it's going to look good. But behind the scenes, they're going to be comparing you to their ex, right? They're going to be comparing their new person to you, the ex. They're going to be telling the new person how bad you are. This is why they don't want y'all to be friends. If they have moved on, most times, they don't want the exes, the new partner, the new supply and the old supply to connect. They want to be the middleman or the middle woman, the middle person, right? They want to be in the middle. They want to be between. So this is why they don't let you meet. This is why they don't let you be friends. This is why they don't let you collaborate or communicate in situations where you feel like this would be a good opportunity to be collaborative or to communicate with a person, right? Especially if there's kids involved. Co-parenting. Can I meet your ex since I'm going to be helping with your kids? No, you don't need to meet my ex. They're crazy. Is that all it takes? They're crazy. Right? Is that really, truly all it takes right there? Is for them to say that they're crazy and that's how it works out for most people? You see what I'm saying? People want to believe that right there. So when narcissistic people see that you moved on and are happy, they feel bad. It hurts their self-esteem. It hurts their confidence. Why else do y'all think they make a big deal out of it? Now, could a healthy-minded person make a big deal about you moving on? Yes, especially if you, the survivor, move on to a horrible person, right? Some people, like a healthy-minded person, can also have issues with your new partner. Your new partner has domestic violence charges. Your new partner has restraining orders in 10 different states. Why are you dating them? Your new partner is a horrible person, right? There could be some truth behind it, right? In a healthy relationship dynamic, a healthy co-parenting relationship, healthy breakups, right? Even if you're amicable when you break up, your ex could have problems with your new partner and not be jealous of them because they could be a dangerous person to be having around kids, especially. And not even just around kids, around you, right? Because you could be a victim of domestic violence if they have those previous charges against them and whatnot, right? So this is what you think. This is things you have to think about. These are things that you have to consider as you're trying to move forward and navigate this journey right here. Because narcissistic people, y'all, they don't want you to be happy unless it's with them. They don't want you. Your happiness is a reflection of their failure. Let me say that again. Your happiness, the survivor's happiness, is a reflection of the narcissist's failure. When you're moving on, when you're happy, when you're smiling online, cheesing, when you're taking trips, when you are building a new healthy relationship with someone, when someone else loves your kids equally, that's going to piss them off and challenge their reality. So in essence, you're going to get this toxic person that is losing their damn mind because they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to process all the things that they are feeling. So they lash out. And like I say, again, it's going to feel like you're the only person getting it, right? It's going to feel like you're the only person that they're lashing out against. But that's not how it works. They are lashing out against everybody that's getting a piece, right? Everybody is getting a piece of the toxicity. Everybody is getting a piece of this narcissistic person that is being horrible, y'all. This is absolutely it right there. I know people are just like, "Lee, that sounds crazy." It can be crazy, right? It's a crazy mentality to have, especially when you are a horrible person, right? So I appreciate y'all making it to this point in the video. If you're looking to heal from narcissistic abuse faster, I have a course called Finding Your Why. It's available at my website, Mental Health Courses, or you can just find a link in the description of every video or podcast that I do. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you got something in the video so you don't miss the next upload, and I am out. Peace.